What is going on? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ross. The $1 million body. You guys have heard this, right? Whether it's in, TV shows or, just general pop culture, everyone refers to a nice fit Hollywood, a movie-worthy body, right? The type of bodies that girls go watch movies for, right? They refer to that as the $1 million body. Now, why do they call it that? Now, check this out. When I'm on the road and I see an exotic car, okay, I'll be stopped at a red light and we're in a 3-lane road and there's an exotic car right in front of me in the middle of a pack of other cars, right? And you see everyone sneaking glances, right? Some guys are looking at their rear view mirrors, some, people are looking at the side mirrors, sneaking glances, and then there's a select few like myself who are just outright staring at it. I like cars, so I'm staring at it like, yo, that shit's nice. It's the same thing with a nice body, right? So let's use women, for example. Women, when they see a nice body, few women are going to be very bold and just outright stare at you and like they don't care, like, you see me looking, I'm looking. Few women are gonna do that. They're going to sneak glances and they're going to make sure that you don't see it. All of a sudden you see quick eyeball movement, right? Like a little flash of white in the corner of your eye, right? You guys see it, right? So people treat a human body that's in shape, that's jacked, muscular, that's rare. They treat that like an exotic, right? Exotics are not common, they're rare. It's a sight to see, right? So it's interesting how this is always up there when people are talking about money, status, right? Power. The body is always up there, right? Amongst those pillars, and rightfully so. There's, you've got economic power, right? Money, and you've got status. In my opinion, the way I see things, let's say money all of a sudden just became worthless, right? No value, because all this is, it's based off the collective and, public perception. So if everyone decided that money was not worth shit, it's all of a sudden not worth shit. It's nothing, gone, right? Status that can be given to you and it can be taken from you to a certain degree. Someone who works out and has done the time and put that time in and developed a body that stands out, that shit can never be taken away from you. And in my opinion, this body is more permanent and it has more weight than the other pillars, right? You could even argue that it helps you get these other things faster, right? A nice body is going to help you reach power faster, right? A nice body is going to help you make more money faster, right? A fit body, even in the case of women, women with nice bodies, like that shit can put a man in a trance. You guys know what I'm talking about. So it's the same thing with a male body as well. The human body speaks to the unconscious. So let's say we were bare bones, like back to tribal times, like butt naked, like no one has got anything. We have sticks. We're still making fires with sticks. Who's got the status? Like who climbs the tribe hierarchy? Obviously someone with brains and really good at strategizing might be an outlier within the tribe, but then the person with a fit physical body, because in that time physicality matters, right? You've got to go hunt, right? You've got to go just raw, you got to go handle things with your hands. The body is pretty important there. Working on your body is the most potent thing you could do when it comes to rising on that power hierarchy, right? It trickles down to every single other pillar. But the other pillars, that shit can be taken away from you. A fit body is always going to have that same effect on people's brain. Like you can't control it. It's unconscious, right? Money, you can have a nice car, The Lamborghini, over time, that shit will get old. Think about it. Put yourself in the shoes of someone who's got a lot of money. That's just another day to day. Yeah, they're probably aware they have a nicer car than normal, but people get used to material things very quickly. So that Lamborghini, eventually to the owner, it's just gonna be nothing. But a fit body, that shit hits every time. You know what I mean? Family, friends, homies. It's been years. It's still always, the topic of our conversation is always getting brought up, And mind you, someone hasn't seen me in a couple months. That's the first thing they're gonna want to talk about it. Oh, you got bigger. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? Which shows you that they don't come across this shit that often, right? It's rare. The value of it, people are talking about $1 million. I'd be willing to wager and bet that someone would pay $10 million for a nice body. Someone worth 9 figures, a millionaire, they'd pay millions for a nice body. which is why it's always up there in that conversation, right? $1 million body. Out of anything you could do to start, building yourself and start elevating and climbing that power, that dominance hierarchy, the body is number one, right? Working on your body as a male is number one, right? It just completely makes sense. All the habits and discipline that you're going to develop on the way to building that nice body, it's going to carry over to other pillars, right? To your finances, right? To status. If you're trying to be, famous, I don't care what it is. Just people respect that. People respect that. They're going to trust you more, and then it's just a trickle effect, right? It just trickles down to everything. What's crazy about all this? Out of all the pillars, this is one that it's free, right? You literally don't have to do anything but start working out to get this. This is one of the easiest, pillars to work on, because once you start, you get the results and you keep that permanently. If you do happen to fall off, it won't ever be hard to come back because of muscle memory. So it's a no-brainer, Those of you guys who are watching this who are already jacked and fit, man, shout out to you guys. You guys know what I'm talking about. And the others, you know what I mean? Let's get it. You know what I mean? There's room, there's space. Come on in, right? The door is open. Get your body in shape, get everything in check. Come on, you know what I mean? $1 million body, easy. But with that being said, if you have any questions that you want to ask me, you guys can obviously comment down below. I created a whole Discord and a whole Instagram account. So if you want to ask me anything in private, reach out on one of those two and we'll take it from there. Cool?